everybody. Hello, everybody. This is DJ Silene, also known as Miss Corn. And today I am so excited because I brought somebody very special to our channel. And it is a storyteller, somebody that is so much fun to watch. His name is George, also known as Fishmonger. He has a YouTube channel and he is a lot of fun, and I'm bringing him up right now. Woo-hoo!
Hi. How you doing today?
I am doing so good. How about yourself?
I am doing fantastic. It's a beautiful day out there, and I'm just loving it. Thank you for having me.
Oh, yes. And I've been watching you and seeing you tell your stories and your riddles. And I said, everybody needs to get to know you because it's just so amazing.
Thank
And
you.
I understand that you work at a hospital as an ICU nurse, correct?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. By profession, I work in ICU fighting corona every day. And I started telling stories to children in hospitals because there were visitors were not allowed in the hospitals because of corona. No, your
Mm-hmm.
parents could not come, your mother could not come. So I started telling stories to the children in the hospitals, and somebody said, "Why not just do it on YouTube so you can reach more people?" I said, "I'm not sure if I want to do that." But they insisted, and so I started the YouTube channel called Fishmonger Stories to reach as many kids and adults and those who enjoy some funny riddles that can entertain you,
Mm-hmm.
challenge you, transform you, see if you can think like an African child.
That is right. And I've been enjoying every single video and the riddles. And sometimes I'm answering on the chat. As you're
Yes,
asking the riddles, I'm just answering and trying to guess. And it's so much fun. And I'm so happy that you're here.
thank you,
And
thank you.
and I'm not going to take any more from this because I am really want to see the story of today and what you brought for us.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, DJ. Are you ready for a story? How is everybody doing today? All right, like she has already introduced me. My name is George, but I go by the name Fishmonger Stories. And usually, before you tell a story or before you tell riddles, you get a quick introduction to the audience and everybody else that is watching. I'm going to take you on a journey all over Africa. Africa is so big. I'm going to tell you the stories from the east and the west and the north and south. Are you ready for this journey? I am your captain. Please indulge me. Let's get on this flight and fly all the way to South Africa. In South Africa, we meet the Nkosa people or the Zulu people. How do you say hello in Zulu? I'm going to teach you. You say Sawubona. Say Sawubona.
Sawubona!
Sawubona. And then we fly over Namibia, we fly over Zimbabwe, we fly over Angola, we fly over Zambia, we come to East Africa, in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. You know the language they speak? Swahili. Yes. How do you say hello in Swahili? You say Jambo.
Jumbo!
Jambo.
Jumbo!
Very good. And we fly over Ethiopia, Somali, Sudan. We go all the way to North Africa. Yes. Egypt, Morocco, Tunisia. Yes. Libya. You know how they say hello? Salamu alaikum. And you say alaikum salam. Can you say alaikum salam?
Alaikum salam!
Very good. Let's roll down to West Africa. West Africa, we find Nigeria, Cameroon, Gabon. They speak some French. You can say bonjour.
Ooh, oui, oui, bonjour.
Thank you very much. In Nigeria, you meet the Igbo people, yes, and you meet the Yoruba people, yes. Can I teach you how to say hello in Nigeria? You say Ndewo, my brother. Can you say Ndewo, my brother?
Oh, wow.
Just say Ndewo,
Newo,
Ndewo.
newo.
And you can also say Baoni. Can you say Baoni?
Baoli.
Baoni back at you, Baoni. Then we go down to Sierra Leone. You say Kushe,
Couche.
Kushe.
Couche.
And in Sierra Leone, around that area, they speak Creole. How do you say hello in Creole? If I say Audi body, you say the body fine. Can you do that? Audi body?
Dibody fry.
Audi body? The body fine. Very good. Audi body? The
Dibody fry.
You say it with an attitude like the body fine. Audi body?
Dibody fine.
The body fine. Yes, the body very fine. Can I tell you some riddles? These are riddles to entertain you, to challenge you, to take you from where you are and take you to another culture, to see if you can think like an African child. I don't want you to think like a Chinese. No, 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 no. Today, I want you to think like an African child. I don't want you to think like a North American. No, 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 no. I don't want you to think like an Australian. No, no, no. I don't want you to think like Indian today. I only want you to think like an African child.
All right. Not thinking as a Brazilian either.
I don't want you to think like a Brazilian. Oh, no, no. Don't bring no Portuguese thinking here. No. Only African child. Are you ready? Are you ready? Riddle number 1. I have 10 friends who obey me. They will do anything I ask them to do. Who are my 10 friends?
That's the riddle?
Yes. I have 10 friends who obey me. They will do anything I ask them to do. Who are my 10 friends? Yes. Can I give you a hint?
Please do, because this one is a hard one.
I have 10 friends. They obey me. They will do anything I ask them to do. Who are my 10 friends?
Ooh, the fingers.
Yeah, very good. I like the way you're thinking. Yes, your fingers will do anything you ask them to do. I like the way you're thinking. You're starting to think like an African child. Riddle number 2.
Yay.
Are you ready for riddle number 2?
Yes.
I have a house, but my house has no window or door. Who is my house?
Ooh, I think I know this one.
I have a, don't think too hard. I have a house, but my house has no window or door. Who is my house?
Is it like a button? The button
It is an
place?
egg. An egg.
An egg.
An egg, you know. An egg has no door or a window. It's a house, an egg, yes.
Yes.
Riddle number 3. I have a house, but my house cannot entertain any guest. It's just for me alone. Who is my house? Yes, I have a house, but my house cannot entertain any guest. Don't think like a North American. I know North Americans like the big houses, they can entertain. No! No. Think like an African child. I have a house, but my house cannot entertain any guest. Yes. Who am I? If you say the turtle, Yes.
Oh,
Or the snail. Are you seeing what I'm? Yes.
that was a good one.
Yes, yes, it has. The house can only entertain one person, and that is the tortoise or the snail or the turtle. You're coming along very, very good. Riddle
Thank
number
you.
4. You're doing great. You're doing great. I want your mind to change. I want you to think like an African child. Don't bring North American thinking. Don't bring no Argentina thinking here. Don't bring no Diego Maradona thoughts here. I have a friend who teaches me everything, but my friend cannot speak. Who is my friend? I have a friend who teaches me everything, but my friend cannot speak. Who is my friend?
Oh, wow.
It is right there in front of you, your friend that teaches you everything, your friend that knows everything.
Is that my friend Google?
Book, your book, the book.
That's right. Well, how come I'm
Yes,
not thinking that?
yes, the book is a friend that teaches you everything, but the book does not speak. Yes, the book does not talk. Riddle number 5. Riddle number 5. Itsy bitsy. I like the way you're thinking. Riddle number 5. Are you ready? Are you ready? It is yours, but your friends use it more than you. What is it? It is yours, but your friends use it more than you. What is it?
Wow, you prepared some difficult ones for today.
When you talk with that,
um,
you're going to be thinking like an African child. It is
yes.
yours, but your friends use it more than you. One day I shared this, and somebody said something I cannot repeat.
Yes, don't. um,
It is yours, but your friends use it. I'll give you a hint.
okay, I'm gonna need it.
Oh, what is my name?
George?
Yes. So your name. People keep using your name, but you don't call yourself by your name. The answer is your name.
That is right.
Yes, it is your friend. It's your name, but it's yours. But your friend use it more than you.
Yes. Wonder how the boys and girls are doing with these riddles. Probably
Yes,
better
how's
than I
everybody
am.
doing? Are you warming up? Yes, we're just getting warmed up. We are just getting warmed up.
Ooh,
Are you ready for riddle number 6? What
ready.
is black when you buy it, red when you're using it, and gray when you throw it away? Black when you buy it, red when you're using it, gray when you throw it away.
Is
What is
it charcoal?
charcoal?
Woo, yes.
Very, very good. I like the way you're thinking. I like the way you're thinking. You're starting to think like an African child. That is what I want.
Cool.
That is what I want from you today. Take you from your culture, take you to Africa. You start thinking, be entertained. Riddle number 7. I have a head and a tail, but I don't have a body. Who am I? I give you a hint. I have a head and a tail, but I don't have a body. Who am I?
A coin.
Gone! What gave it away?
You're flipping a coin.
You're flipping it. Yes, very good. Oh my goodness. We are thinking like Africans today. I like it. I'm loving it. I love it. Riddle number 8. I have 10 riddles. Riddle number 8. What goes
Mhm.
up and never comes down? What goes up, but never comes down? Never. It will never. It will always keep going up. It will never come down. What is it? It always goes. It never comes down. What is it?
I know my balloons go up, never come down, but I don't think that's what it is.
Taxes. Your rent. Your rent may come down sometimes.
Right.
The answer is your age. Your age.
Oh, that's right.
Your age always goes up. It never comes down. It always going up. Riddle number 9. Riddle number 9.
Ooh.
A Maasai man is crossing a very turbulent river with his wife and his cow. Whom shall he save? A Maasai man is crossing a very turbulent river with his wife and his cow. Whom shall he save?
Oh, wow.
The answer is not obvious. A Maasai man is crossing a very turbulent river with his wife and his cow. Whom shall he save?
I think he's gonna save himself, but I don't know if that's the right answer to do to answer. So
I'm sorry. The Maasai man is going to save his cow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all my women friends out there, but in some cultures, please forgive me. Let me explain myself. You see, in certain cultures, the cow is sacred. You save the cow, you can use the cow to marry another wife.
Oh, wow.
Please, I love you, all my women friends. I really do love you. I really do love you. But I want you to think like a Maasai man. I want you to think like the Karamojong in Uganda. They treasure their cows. I want you to think like a Fulani man in the West Africa. The Fulanis, they treasure their cows. The Maasais, they treasure their cows. Just like when you go to India, cows are sacred. They don't. Yes, cows are like gods. So to a Maasai man, he's gonna save his cow. I love you, my female friends. I love you.
Yes, and just a disclaimer: DJ Silene does not endorse any of those ideas. Are George's ideas, and I like the idea that we respect everybody and whatever they respect.
Yes.
We allow people to have their own beliefs and respect that. So that's all I can say about this.
My last riddle. My last riddle. Which tire does not turn right when the car turns right? Which tire does not turn right when the car turns right?
Is it the retire?
Which tire does not turn right when the car turns right?
Yes. Is it?
The spare tire.
Oh.
Aha! Thank you very much. Now that we are warmed up, are you ready for some stories?
Yay!
Very good. And like I said, before we tell the stories, we have to invite the stories. Okay? In a lot of cultures, for example, if I say stories, your response is stories come. All right? Stories.
Stories come. Stories come.
But we are going to do it in Swahili, my language that is spoken in East and Central of Africa. If I say hadithi, you say hadithi njo. Hadithi.
Hadithi Joe.
Hadithi.
Hadithi Joe.
Hadithi.
Hadithi Joe.
pakawa. Paukwa.
Pakawa.
Paukwa.
Pakawa.
Ani. Yamchele, which means here is a bowl of rice. Sit down. Let's enjoy some stories. Are you ready? Once upon a time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there was a donkey. Yes, this donkey said that he was bored. He was a young donkey, and this donkey said, I am bored, said the donkey. I am bored, said the donkey. And the donkey's mother said, Donkey, donkey, why don't you do the dishes? Does the donkey want to do the dishes when he's bored? No! And the mother said, Donkey, donkey, why don't you go and rake some leaves outside? Does the donkey want to rake leaves when he's bored? No! And the mother said, Donkey, donkey, go and clean your room. Does the donkey want to clean his room when he's bored? No! Donkey, donkey, go and cut the grass. Does the donkey want to cut the grass when he's bored? No! And the mother said, Donkey, donkey, go and do the laundry. Does the donkey want to do the laundry when he's bored? No! And the mother said, Donkey, donkey, go and take a shower. Does the donkey really want to take a shower when he's bored? No!
No!
What does the donkey want to do? Donkey wants to go out there and just do whatever he wants to do. And so this donkey, he took his skating board and he started to skate with a little swag. If I say boom shakalaka laka boom, you clap, okay? Boom shakalaka laka boom, boom shakalaka laka boom, boom shakalaka laka boom, boom shakalaka laka boom. The donkey started to walk with a little swagger as he started going down the path, looking for a little trouble to get into. Boom shakalaka laka boom, boom shakalaka laka boom, boom shakalaka laka boom, boom shakalaka laka boom. Donkey went and saw the library. Does the donkey want to go into the library to read books when he's bored? No! So he walked away. Boom shakalaka laka boom, boom shakalaka laka boom, boom shakalaka laka boom. Donkey saw an old woman trying to cross the road. Does the donkey really have time to help an old woman cross the road? No! Donkey walked away. Boom shakalaka laka boom, boom shakalaka laka boom, boom shakalaka laka boom. All of a sudden, the donkey found what looked like a skin of a lion in the middle of the road. It had the lion head, the arms, and the legs. And the donkey said, I wonder if this lion skin can fit me. Do you think the lion skin might fit the donkey? And so the donkey, he put the lion skin over his head. It fitted. He put his arms. It fitted. He put his other arms. It fitted him. He put his legs. It fitted him. He put both legs. It fitted him. And the donkey, the donkey started to look like a lion. Yes, the donkey looked just like a lion. And the donkey said, wow, I wonder what would happen if I scare the other animals to think that I'm a lion. And so the donkey, he walked further into the wilderness. When the cows, they saw him, they scampered away. When the giraffes, they saw him, they scampered away. When the antelopes, they saw him, He scampered away. When the zebras, they saw him, they ran away. And the donkey was having the best time of his life, scaring all the other animals, thinking that he was a lion. Oh, the other animals, they scampered away. All of a sudden, there was a little rabbit somewhere. When the rabbit saw the donkey, the rabbit went and hid behind a rock. Yes. And the donkey was like, why is this rabbit not running away? Why is this rabbit just hiding behind the rock? I am going to scare this rabbit. I'm going to roar like a lion and really scare this rabbit. And so the donkey, he took a deep breath. He filled up his lungs. And he roared. When the rabbit saw that, the donkey, he took another deep breath and tried to roar like a lion. When the rabbit saw that, the rabbit came out from his hiding place and said, you are not a lion. You are just a donkey. You are not a lion. You are just a donkey, said the rabbit. Why are you scaring people? You are not a lion. You are just a donkey. When everybody had that, oh, the zebras, the antelopes, the gazelles, they came back and everybody surrounded the donkey and he was scorned. The donkey was so embarrassed. He was so ashamed. He was so ashamed. They scorned him and told him, don't scare us like that.
Oh, that's not nice.
That is the end of the story. Be who you are. Don't try to be somebody else. If you are a lion, if you are a donkey, be a donkey. If you are tall, you are tall. If you are short, be who you are. Be original. Be true to who you are. Don't try to be someone else. Just be who you are.
I like that a lot.
Thank you very much for enjoying the story of the bored donkey.
That was excellent.
Be who you are. Don't try to be someone else. Are you ready for another story?
Yes.
Hadithi. Hadithinjo. Hadithi.
Haditinjo.
Hadithi.
Haditinjo.
If I say ina, you say out. I say ina.
Louder.
I say ina.
Louder.
Opi you yaide. Opi you yaide. Opi you yaide. Lukama. Opi you yaide. Opi you yaide. Opi you yaide. Lukama. Which means it's a Creole word which means open your eyes, look at me. Let me impart some wisdom. Let me impart some stories unto you. Hopi you yaide, hopi you yaide, hopi you yaide, lukama. Your response is hopi you yaide, lukama. Hopi you yaide, hopi you yaide. Opi you yaide,
Lukama.
open your eyes, look at me. That's a Creole for look at me. Lukama. Once upon a time, the world was so cruel. The world was so cruel that grown men made fun of cripples in the marketplace and everybody cheered for them. The world was so cruel that women abandoned their children. The world was so cruel that little boys and girls bullied other little boys and girls. The world was so cruel, but there was one woman. This woman, she determined not to be cruel. She determined to be the kindest woman who ever lived. She wanted to be the kindest woman, not just in her village, but the kindest woman in the city. Not just in the city. She wanted to be the kindest woman in the entire county. Not just the county. She wanted to be the kindest woman in the entire country. Not just the country. She wanted to be the kindest woman in the entire continent. Not just the continent. She wanted to be known as the kindest woman in the whole earth. Not just the earth. She wanted to be known as the kindest woman in the whole universe. Not just the universe. She wanted to be known as the kindest woman in the whole galaxy. Not just the galaxy. She wanted to be known as the kindest woman who ever lived. Period. And so every morning, this woman, she woke up. She took a slice of bread and cut it right in the middle. She cut the bread in the middle. And she put some lovely peanut butter. She put some lovely rice. She put some lovely beans. And then she took the loaf of bread and set it outside our window. As soon as she set the loaf of bread outside her window, guess who came? A hunchback man. A hunchback man came walking. And the hunchback man took the bread and looked at the woman and said, "The evil that you do will come back to you. The good that you do will come back to you." And he walked away with the bread. He walked away with the bread just like that. And the woman said, "Who is this hunchback man who comes to my window and takes my bread without saying thank you, and takes my bread without saying gracias, and takes my bread without saying shukran? Who is this hunchback man?" The following morning, the woman, she woke up, she took a loaf of bread, sliced it right in the middle, and she put some lakshi milk in it. She put some Nutella in the bread. What else do you put in your bread? She put
peanut butter.
Peanut butter, yes. She put a little bit of jollof rice in there, and she put it right by our window. Aha. As soon as she put the bread, guess who came by? The hunchback man. The hunchback man came and took the bread away and looked at the woman and said, "The evil that you do will come back to you. The good that you do will come back to you." And the woman said, "Who is this hunchback man who comes to my window and takes my bread without saying thank you, without saying gracias, without saying shukran?" No wonder he's a hunchback man. Tomorrow I have to teach him a lesson. I have to teach him a lesson. Nobody comes to my house and takes my bread without saying thank you, without saying gracias, without saying shukran. Tomorrow I'm going to put poison. Yes, she was going to put poison tomorrow.
Say what?
Poison, yes. She was going to put poison the following day. And she got ready. The following morning, she took bread, cut it in the middle, and put poison in the bread. And she went to put the bread by the window, and the woman, her hand started to shake. Her hands were shaking so much. She could not put the bread on the window. She took the bread and threw it in the fireplace. And she took another bread, a fresh bread, cut it in the middle, and put some peanut butter, and put some jelly, and put some mokimo, and put some jollof rice, and put the bread on the window. As soon as she put the bread on the window, guess who came? The Hunchback Man. The Hunchback Man came, and he took the bread and looked at the woman and said, "The evil that you do will come back to you. All the good that you do will come back to you." And the woman, she was so upset. She was livid and said, "Who is this Hunchback Man who comes to my window, takes my bread without saying thank you, takes my bread without saying gracias, takes my bread without saying shukran? Who is this Hunchback Man who comes to my window and takes my..." The woman was so upset. She did not hear somebody was knocking on the door. Somebody was knocking on her door. She did not hear because she was upset. Somebody was knocking. All of a sudden, she said, "Who is knocking at my door when I'm upset?" She went and she opened the door. And guess who was standing at the door? Her son. Her son, who had disappeared for the last 3 months. Her son was standing right there at the door. And the woman, she said, "Oh, my son. Where have you been, my son? Where have you been, my son? I missed you, my son." And the woman, she hugged the son in the middle of the room. And they were hugging, and the son was crying and saying, "Mommy, Mommy, I'm so sorry. I got lost in the wilderness, and I fell in a deep, deep hole, and I could not come out of the hole. I grew tired. I grew faint. I grew thirsty. Until last week, there was a Hunchback Man who came by. He had a loaf of bread, and he said I needed the bread more than him. So he threw the bread in the hole, and I ate the bread, and he gave me strength. Every day, this Hunchback Man, Mommy, he brought me bread. He said I needed the bread more than he did. And I've been eating the bread every day and getting stronger. And today I was able to climb out of that hole, Mommy. And that's why I'm here." And they were hugging and crying. And as they were hugging, the woman, she remembered the words of the Hunchback Man. "The evil that you do will come back to you. The good that you do will come back to you." End of my story. End of my story.
Wow. That was amazing. I love the stories. They are so amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your kind words. I really appreciate your kind words. Thank you.
Do you have a song? Oh.
Yes. So it's just a song that, we do a lot of repetition with it to teach you. We use gracias, we use shukran. So we use different languages depending on the setting to teach, your audience, different languages, and then just always be grateful no matter what. You never know.
That's right. So I think it's my time to teach you a word in Portuguese.
Please.
For thank you, which is obrigado, if you are a man.
Obrigado.
Obrigado.
Obrigado. I know a song called Obrigado. Yes. Obrigado.
Really?
Yes, by Solid Malango in South Africa. Because Angola, they speak Portuguese.
Correct.
Yes. Obrigado. Who is this person who comes to my house and takes my bread without saying obrigado?
There we go.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, obrigado. Thank you very much. I will use it next time I tell a story and expound their brains with some obrigado, please.
Yes.
Are you ready for
Because
another story?
I am ready, George, for another story. And the only thing I wanted to tell you is whoever we meet, we always give a piece of ourselves and we take a piece of ourselves. So every meeting is this exchange. And there you have it, that. But I'm ready for your wisdom there and the story and the song or whatever you have.
Obrigado. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Learn something new every day. Are you ready for another story? Aditi Aditi. Haditinjo. Haditi Aditi.
Aditinjo.
Haditinjo. Very good. Hopi you yaide. Hopi you yaide. Hopi you yaide. Look
Come
man.
on.
Once upon a time, there was a king. This king was a very powerful, strong king. This king was so strong and powerful. Everything he said, everybody gave him an answer of yes, sir. If the king said he wanted to take a nap, you said yes, sir. If the king said he wanted ice cream, what did you say?
Yes, sir.
If the king wanted to take his horses for a ride, you said.
Yes, sir.
If the king wanted to wake up and go and play soccer, you said.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Everybody said yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. One day, the king, he had a problem. So he told his town crier to call all his counselors into the king's palace. The town crier, he took his drum. All the counselors, the king wants your audience. And the king's advisors and the counselors, they hurried into the king's palace. And the king said, I have a problem. I have a problem. I have a problem. I want a solution. And everybody said,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir. Yes. Everybody said, yes, sir. Yes. And the king said, I have a problem. I cannot sleep at night. There are too many frogs in the kingdom. And the frogs, they make a lot of noises. What noise does the frog make?
Croak.
Yeah. That's a big frog. I like that. So the king said, I can't sleep because the frogs are making.
Croak.
Exactly.
I'm very afraid of frogs, so I don't really stick around to hear what they have to say. But anyway.
And the king said, those frogs are making a lot of noise. I can't sleep. I am giving a decree today and right now. I want you to go out there and get rid of all the frogs.
Yes, sir.
Said, yes, sir. Everybody said what?
Oh, I jumped.
Everybody said what?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. You said yes, sir. King said, get rid of all the frogs. And everybody said, yes, sir. But there was a councilman who was sitting at the back. He didn't say anything. He just kept quiet and he looked at the king. And the king said, what say you, councilman sitting at the back? And the councilman, he looked at the king and said, Your Majesty, everything is connected. And the king said, what do you mean everything is connected? I gave a decree, go and get rid of all the frogs. Your Majesty, said the councilman, everything is connected. Would you like to connect with my feast? Said the king. And the councilman, he left the palace. Oh, and the people, they got rid of all the frogs. And the king, he was able to sleep. He slept so soundly. He slept so good. He slept day 1, day 2, day 3. The king slept so good. It was so quiet and peaceful. He slept and he slept and he slept and he slept and he slept until he was woken up from his sleep by a mosquito bite. It wasn't one mosquito. It wasn't 2 mosquitoes. It wasn't 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There were mosquitoes all over the kingdom, just biting everybody and biting the king. And the king woke up again and said, I can't sleep. Call the councilman and the town crier. He took the drum and he said, every councilman, the king wants your audience right now. Please come to the palace. The king wants your audience right now. And the councilmen, they rushed. They came to the palace and the king said, I can't sleep. Too many mosquitoes in the kingdom. I can't sleep. Too many mosquitoes, they come. I can't sleep. And the councilman who was sitting at the back, he looked at the king and said, Your Majesty, everything is connected. Everything is connected. Your Majesty, everything is connected. Everything is connected, Your Majesty. Everything is connected. He said it over and over again until the king realized what everything is connected means. Do you realize what it means to say everything is connected?
Mm-hmm.
End of story.
Ooh. Yay! That was so fabulous.
Thank you. Everything is connected. We just tell it in the story and we let you make up your mind on how everything is connected.
Yes, you are so right. And it's a beautiful story.
Yep, and we try to teach it. You know what's going on all over the world with the, deforestation is a problem. And, people, you cut a tree, if you don't plant another one, we have a problem. You know what's happening in the beautiful Amazon, and you know what's happening, all over the world. So everything is connected.
Yes.
So we have to remember those beautiful trees that are like the lungs of the earth that give us the beautiful exchange of the oxygen that we need. So everything is connected.
And this, George, reminds me of a story about these 2 people on a little boat, little kind of like a canoe kind of boat.
Uh-huh.
And there is a little hole on one side of the boat. And the person on the other side says, oh, I'm glad the hole is not on my side.
Yes.
Everything is connected.
Everything is connected. We are fellows in the same ship. We are fellows in the same ship. So we have to fellowship with one another. Because we are fellows in the same ship. Let's fellowship. Let's talk. Let's communicate. Let's find solutions to some of the things that we face. In fact, I have a beautiful story exactly about the same thing that you talked about.
Oh, neat.
Yes, I have a beautiful story exactly, but it's a little different. If you have the time, I can tell the story too tonight.
Ooh, or we can bring you back another day,
Yes,
or the boys and girls can go
story.
chat. I can sit here the whole day and night listening to the stories and the songs. But maybe the boys and girls can go to your channel and check out that story over there. What is the title so they can find it if they go or when they go?
The Woman and the Mouse.
The Woman
and the Mouse.
Very nice. And I will put a link over here in case people want to go there and check it out. I'll try to link it. If not, I'll put it on the description. And I just enjoy having you so much. This has been a big treat for me. I love meeting people like you, people that want to make a difference, people that want to change the world one person at a time, one story at a time, one smile at a time. And I just love that. And I'm so blessed to have met you. And I hope to have you here another time, or perhaps go even to your channel and collaborate with you there.
Yes.
And stay connected, because that's what we need right now, is connecting with people that have the same kind of purpose that we do. And I like that a lot.
Thank you very much. I'm also delighted that you extended this invite to me. I'm also glad that we met online, and I really thank you for what you do out there. It's not easy, but I'm constantly learning a lot from people like you. So I try to open up myself to learn and be there whenever I'm needed.
Yes, and again, everything is connected, and when somebody's happy, that should make us happy. And we're in the same boat. So don't let the hole go on the other side, because eventually you're gonna go down.
Yes.
So let's just continue doing what we're doing and moving things along and bringing the best. And I thank you so much for coming and joining us and being part of this my channel. And I hope to see you again very, very soon. And with that, yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate this.
Don't forget, go to Fishmonger Stories on YouTube, subscribe, like, enjoy the stories, and share with people, because stories are meant to be shared.
Exactly.
You share with others.
That's exactly true. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, and that was Fishmonger Stories, an excellent storyteller. I just enjoy every bit of it. I love his voice. I love his singing, his drumming, the way he tells the story, his facial expressions. It was just amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.